Lunar Ascension. You are up early, darling. I don't expect many of us to be on here actually. Um, but they say, come on, and here I am. Let's give just a second to see if anybody does show up. There's some heavy channeling going on. Last night man, look at these major arcana just popping out. Um, Last night I had so many intense dreams. I'm gonna back up without any makeup on. I'm looking. I had so many intense dreams going on last night. I woke up in a sweat all night long, and a lot of messages coming through. There's going to be a lot coming for us, and the energies, because there's going to be so few of us on here. Y'all, if you're not too shy, shoot me just a hey or a wave, just so I know who's, who we're connecting with. It's one thing to feel your energies, and another to kind of be able to put a name to that. So last night I had intense dreams. I wouldn't say any of them were bad, just intense, Top Billings, hey baby, so happy that you joined the Soul Tribe. You come at the right time. Things are picking up for us. That star card just buzzed. Is that crazy? Isn't that beautiful card? Okay, so some of the channeling. Some of the channeling coming through, okay? Yeah, you're feeling this energy, right? If you're attracted to this soul tribe, this channel, you're in our soul tribe, okay? And things are just rising up within you, right? There's so much to talk about. So we're going to talk today about the full moon, this coming full moon. It's like the ending and the beginning of everything we've worked for, everything we came here for. Okay, and when I say come here, I have a lot of spirit guides coming in. They're like, okay, we've got stuff to say. I cannot believe we have people on here this early. You guys were listening to me when I said wake up earlier. This is when spirit talks between the hours of 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. 3 a.m. too, but being realistic and getting stuff done during the day. You wake up at 3 a.m. by 9, you're like, whew, I'm wiped. But I'm so happy you're here. Who do we got going on here? I'm so bad at this. Okay. Gay, awesome. Top Billings, of course, welcome. Top Billings, everybody welcome her. She's new to our soul tribe. Awesome, Cappy. Okay, darlings. Oh, hello, my darling. Oh, Elian, how are you, my love? Oh, Elian, right whenever I'm up in Fort Worth, there you are in Houston, right? See, Christina, awesome. Okay, you guys. We got 12 people in, and the number 12 is coming up big in my head. We're going to be talking dimensions today. We're going to be talking about the full moon and the effects of this enormous, I believe, wrestling around. He's one of the brothers of our soul tribe. We don't have many. Somebody, you guys, when you think of it, go subscribe to his channel. He's one of our soul tribe. He just started a YouTube channel. He could use some motivation. He's got some really cool videos on there on clearing yourself, especially if you are Wiccan or pagan in any way. He has some really awesome educational stuff in there. Does a lot of sound stuff, but wrestling around. What was it that he said the other day that he on one of his videos? He said it's a big fat full moon, and it is. It's a big fat full moon. I can feel it. Can you feel how fat this full moon is? Oh, I looked at it last night, and I'm like, I can't believe you're not full yet. You're already fat, big old pregnant thing. So, and I love like the beautiful colors in these cards. And the full moon did keep on popping out earlier. I'm surprised it didn't pop out again. It will. Don't worry. So, Here's some of the, hi Arnold, darling. Here's some of the cards I'm pulling, okay? We're ending a cycle. We know this, okay? If you're attracted to this channel, you know on some level you're finishing up a cycle and you're excited because you're like, what's it coming? What's it coming? You can feel it, right? You can feel it. Mercury retrograde. Go watch it if you haven't seen it. My live channeling on Mercury retrograde. If y'all watch my channel, you know live channeling is where it's at. You know, this is even better than the horoscopes. Because your spirit guides come in directly and start speaking. Okay? This is what they're wanting you to be. And they know you're excited. Okay? They know you're integrating everything right now. And it's about time to get going on this. Okay? But they want you to make sure to go into this new start right. So let's do it right. Okay? I'm going to explain what I mean by that, and then we'll get into the full moon. What I want to talk about right now a little bit, because they're saying, okay. They're saying that there are some, I'm sorry, they're talking quickly, so if y'all see me, there's some confusion on dimensions, okay? Give me a second. I'm going to turn off my air because I can tell it's going to mess with the sound. I'm already on. Okay. Okay. Uncle Jimbo's already, how many readings did you do? That was fast. Okay. Now, I can hear better. They want to talk about dimensions because there's some confusion there. Dimensions are not places. Okay, dimensions are not places, they're saying. Dimensions, we have sort of a feeling of like, you know, you can take a portal to go to it. It's which you can, but portals are built of energy and light. We are energy and light. We are bodies of energy. Okay, everything in our universe is bodies of energy. And within the dimensions, there's 12 that I know of, that I'm being channeled in about. Okay, most of your spirit guides, they're saying, are going to be hailing from the 5th, 6th, 7th dimensions. Okay, a lot from the 5th, because the 5th is exciting. The 5th is where you can see why everything happened and how it happened. And oh, okay, I see the beautiful dance, right? I see the beautiful dance. Hello, rustling around. I just now called you out earlier. So when you see this gorgeous dance of the universe, okay, you're able to dance within it, within the beauty. Okay, as above, so is below. Okay. And what I want to get into, I don't want to get too much into the 12 dimensions. We're going to get into that later. But what I want to get into now is the 4 pillars of reality. Now, this is the pillars of reality within our entire universe. It's what everything of our universe is based on. That's why for many, 4 is the magical number. I've got goosebumps. Thank you, guys. 4 is a number that creates the stability of our universe. And we must all go through each one of these pillars within every facet of the universe, okay? We can see it everywhere. I'm trying to slow them down because they're putting all these images in my head. So give me a second. Okay, so the 4 pillars being expression. I'm going to explain it better in a second. Expression, experimentation, integration, and transcendence. And they're saying that, yes, you can see these pillars within everything. Okay? And what I mean by that is not only is this what you're going to experience in life and death, right? You're going to experience this throughout your whole life. You are born. Okay? When you are born, you express your inner soul. It's a chance for you to express your inner soul and self out to the world. Okay? Your inner soul in the 3rd dimension, we are able to express that soul. This is the form we choose. Okay? Many of you who are attracted to this channel have come here from higher dimensions. It isn't like they're saying this wasn't a bad thing, you know, coming. It's not like you're going down a dimension. That's not what it's like. It's like, I'm honored. You were chosen. You were chosen by the higher beings to come here and help raise up the collective during this time. Oh, there's so much that they are showing me, and I'm trying to organize it appropriately. Guys, I need you to help me out here with organizing it. So when you come here to express, then what happens? Then you begin to experiment, right? So that you may have a perspective of every reality, okay? So that you can have a perspective of all of it. And then moving on into the integration, okay? Pulling all of that back together and saying, what did I create out of all of this experimentation, right? Pulling that all back in, saying, what did I create? And then comes transcendence. Now I'm going to explain this on bring that down a level, because they gave me a picture in my head. So we can even see these 4 pillars within the cycles of the year. Spring, birth, is going to be expression, right? That's when you see the trees start to bud and the expression of it. Summer, experimentation, right? The fruits start coming out. You're starting to see the experimentation of everything that you've created, and what's going to grow from that. Okay. Fall, integration. That's where we are right now. That's why you're feeling the way you're feeling. That's why you're pulling all of this in. Okay. Because what is the number of the year we're going into? 2024. The magical number, the spiritual number, the number of creating the reality that we dreamed of. For many of it, and then of course, winter is going to be transcendence, transcending, understanding, integrating, and transcending, so that we can dance into this new beautiful reality, into this new beautiful dimension, as above, so below. Okay. Helping others, because we are going through it first. Okay. Now here's the good thing. We're going through it first. Many of us attracted to this channel because we're here to help the others to rise. Does that make sense? We're here to help the others to rise up in their transcendence, not the great masters of the world, not by telling, okay, even though I'm doing it to you, right? But by doing. They will watch us, and so they will follow us. You know what I mean? It's more of their integration into raising up, okay? Now, this means when you act, be a teacher. When you act, be a teacher. Act like a teacher. Act like those who are watching you are, because that's when spirit starts to elevate you. Spirit starts to say, there's a teacher. We're using her. We're using him. That's when you get downloads. That's when you get blessings. Okay, that's when you get abundance, because they don't want you to be distracted with money problems. They don't want you to be distracted with financial worry. They want you to be focused on the mission. So then you start getting abundance. I wouldn't even say it's so much as a reward, even though it is. It feels like one, as, let's give her abundance. Let's give him abundance, so that this is not something that they are concerned with in the mission going forward, because money is just another energy floating around. Now let's back up a little bit, back to the 4 pillars, okay, of reality. And like I said, this is not only something you see within this short, one itty bitty, teeny tiny breath of a life. This life that you're living is like a breath to you, okay? Looking at these pillars, it is... Looking at these pillars, you can, I'm going to explain it to you this way. Christmas morning. Y'all remember Christmas morning when you were a kid, and you get all these toys, right? You get all these toys, hopefully. And you got, I'm going to go through all of them. You got Hot Wheels set over here. You got to build the track, right? You got to build the track. You got a whole Barbie doll set over here. You got a new house, playhouse over here. You got a Play-Doh machine maker thing over here. You got new stuffed animals. You got all of this new stuff, new clothes, new everything. And I mean, that's a good Christmas, let's just say. But for they do want to engage you. Absolutely, darling. Yes. For the essence of this story, we're just going to say this is an amazing Christmas. You get all this stuff. Think of the best Christmas in your life. It's almost overwhelming, right? This is where the expression stage starts, okay? You're like, I got all this stuff. What do I do with it? Well, then we start experimenting, right? Playing with it, taking it apart, putting it together, right? And you're playing with all of it. And then all of a sudden you look around, you start crashing, and you're like, whoa. You look around, your room's a mess, everything's everywhere. Integration. Integration. This is where the integration stage starts. Your mom comes in and she's like, it's time to clean up your room. Okay, put all the stuff where it goes. Well, the stuff doesn't even have a spot yet. We don't even know where to put it. So we got to make a spot for it. That's where we are now. We're in the integration stage. Putting Gaia, our mother, is saying, okay, I've given you all, you've had what, 10, 12,000 years on this planet? It's time to start cleaning up your room because I'm rising up, baby. Gaia is rising. We are Gaia. Gaia is the mother that created us. Okay, Gaia, the earth, is the mother that created us with, of course, spirit. Okay, and she is such an old soul that she has now been given the art of creation. Okay, so as she's rising up, she's like, come on, kiddos, you got to come with me, but you got to get your room cleaned up, right? It's time to clean up our room. It's time to get integrated so that we can transcend with her. Okay, so if you learn to live within the cycles of Gaia,